Hello everyone, I thought it's about time I go over a few things on the channel. It's been quite a long time since I've done my previous update video, and now's probably the best time to do another one because there are so much things that are going to be happening on this channel across the year. Obviously we've got the main things coming up like Doom Eternal, plus a load of other little projects that I'll be working on sometime during this year for the channel. So first of all, of course, at the minute Snap Map is back and Doom multiplayer is also back. It's on the 4th series on this channel. Now, Doom multiplayer, this will be the final series. I will not be doing any more Doom multiplayer videos after this series. So when Doom Eternal basically gets here, that'd be it for Doom multiplayer. So there'll be no more videos of Doom 2016 multiplayer on my channel. This is going to be it. And I've pretty much made my mind up on that. There will be no more after, unless something seriously changes in the future. What I'm currently debating is if I will continue to have snap maps on my channel after Doom Eternal's release. This is currently something I've been debating quite a lot if I'm actually going to do, because I've brought snap map back now kind of as like a final series and a final goodbye to snap map, because obviously it's been on my channel now since late 2016 is when I started officially uploading snap maps quite regular on the channel. But I don't know if I will continue doing that in the future when Doom Eternal is here, because I don't know if it's going to be worth it. I know there's going to be people that are probably still going to stick to snap map and probably make snap maps still after Doom Eternal's release, so that's kind of what's changing my mind about taking it off the channel. But it's just going to be so cram-packed already on my channel. I don't know if I'm actually going to find the time or actually the place to even upload the videos. It's all going to be depending on if I can squeeze in snap maps as well. And of course, if Doom Eternal gets here, how many people would still want to see snap map after the games come out? Because obviously then Doom 2016 is the older game, it's the outdated one compared to Doom Eternal. There's going to be so much more things added in Doom Eternal compared to Doom 2016 that it might seem the Doom 2016 snap map videos are seriously going to lack in comparison. So maybe people will want to see them anyway, so I don't know. But if you would want to see snap map after Doom Eternal is released, please let me know and I'll try and consider doing this as well. But before we get to Doom Eternal, I also want to get rid of Doom 2 playthrough out of the way first as well. The original plan was to do Doom 2 and 3 before Doom Eternal come out, but that's definitely out the window now. We only have a month and a half to Doom Eternals here, which is amazing, but not really enough time for me to record and upload Doom 3. But Doom 2 will be uploaded before Doom Eternal is here, and I will play Doom 3 after Eternal is finished, or maybe during the same time. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this just yet. But speaking of Doom, there's so much other things that obviously I need to play now because of these updates that we got for the PlayStation 4 and other console Dooms. And that is of course the John Romero maps. We've got Final Doom as well, No Rest for the Living is all here, plus Doom 64 on the way. So I have stacks upon stacks of Doom videos ready to be played and recorded for YouTube as well. And I will be playing them more or less in order. So I'll be playing John Romero's maps first, and then on to TNT, then Plutonia, then No Rest for the Living. So I'll be doing it in that particular order. And of course Doom 3 will be played sort of the same time, but that will also be played in order of the games that come out for Doom 3. So obviously we've got the main Doom 3, then we've got Resurrection of Evil, and then there's the Lost Mission Pack that come in the BFG edition, but now of course is featured in the Doom 3 that we got for PlayStation 4 and the other consoles. So that'd be the order I do them as well. Probably the Doom 3 a lot and the classic Doom a lot will conflict most of the time. So one day there'll be a classic video coming up, next day there'll be a Doom 3. This is also to help avoid having days where there's no videos coming up at all, where of course this is something I've been trying to sort out for a while now, get back into the daily videos, or at least multiple videos a week, which is something I've been able to do or working on at the minute. It's getting closer to finally going back to daily. I've been able to find time, manage time to upload and record videos a bit better than I did last year, so we're finally getting back into a bit more of a rhythm, but we're not quite there yet. Still got work to do in terms of finding time to record and upload. So yeah, classic Doom 3 will be uploaded more or less every day after Doom Eternal is beaten. The other thing coming on the channel, of course, is Doom 64, which is releasing the same day as Doom Eternal. And yes, I'll be playing through this, of course, because I absolutely love them sort of games. I love the horror Doom games a lot as well, just as much or even more compared to the PC game, especially for the PlayStation 1. That's obviously my favourite Doom of all time. So there's no way I'm going to be skipping out on Doom 64 because I just love its atmosphere. So that'll be coming as well. No idea when, but I'll find time and I will squeeze it in as well. Moving on to Doom Eternal now, of course, I will be recording and playing this pretty much day release. I will be recording day release. Hopefully it gets uploaded that day as well. That's the plan. I'm going to do a full playthrough of the game, probably twice. The plan is to do a kind of blind playthrough where I'm just playing through it casually, and then I'm going to do a second run of the game where I'm going to go for 100% completion. So the first one's going to be more of a blind playthrough, and the second one's going to be a bit more of an experienced playthrough. So yeah, I've been doing that day release of Doom Eternal. That's the plan. I cannot wait for the game. It's just a month and a half away now, and at this point I don't think there's no chance at all of it being delayed for any serious time. They seem to be extremely ready for the game now. A lot of the game has been showcased and handed out to the public and press to play, and the feedback has been beyond overwhelming so far. So I am very confident that Doom Eternal is coming out the day it says it is now, and I just cannot wait for it and finally play on my own. I've tried so hard to avoid the spoiler videos, and I've done mostly well, but sometimes I just click on the video here or there just to watch a little bit, just to get more hyped. This time it feels real. Back in November and October when we thought it was coming out in November, it didn't feel real. It felt like it was exciting, but it just felt like something wasn't quite there, at least for me. But now obviously that the game is finally coming closer, this time it does feel real. It does feel like Doom Eternal is just around the corner. It never felt like that before, but this time it does, at least for me anyway. Doom Eternal is just around the corner, and I just cannot wait to play it. We've known about this game for quite some time now. It was actually E3 2018, I believe, when this game was revealed, almost 2 years ago when this game finally comes out. That's mad. A 2-year wait. It actually went really quick, but still 2 years of waiting has seriously built up the hype, at least for me. And I'm going to be uploading and playing as much of Doom Eternal as I possibly can. There's going to be a few other Doom Eternal related videos coming along the way as well. Probably like nightmare challenges and maybe Easter eggs I find or something, I don't know. There will be other related Doom Eternal videos coming on the channel as well as battle mode. I plan to make that the new series of the multiplayer videos on my channel. This is why Doom 2016 multiplayer will be completely dead on this channel. I also think it'll probably be completely dead in Doom 2016 as well. I doubt there'll be many people playing Doom 2016 multiplayer when Doom Eternal gets here. It all depends on how well balanced and fun battle mode is in Doom Eternal. I really hope it's going to be fun. It's got the vibe to be fun, but it does feel like there's some points, I'm not sure if it's the most entirely balanced thing in the world, but I don't know. I've not actually tried it, and I don't think anyone else has really tried it yet either. In terms of like the press and like gamers who got to play the game early, it looks like it's stuck to the campaign, which is obviously fair enough because it's Doom. Which campaign or the single player always comes first in my eyes in the Doom game. Multiplayer and co-op comes second. It's always got to be about the single player, and if that's the bit they wanted to focus on when letting players test the game, then that's fair enough. But at the same time, I am kind of a little bit worried to see how well battle mode is going to hold up. I'm hoping it's going to be fun, but I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but I do have faith in the game in being fun. I think they learnt the lessons from Doom 2016 multiplayer's flaws, even though as much as I do enjoy that, it does have its flaws. Also, another thing we'll be getting in Doom Eternal, of course, is DLC, something we didn't get at all for Doom 2016. Obviously I'll be playing through that as well, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves yet, because obviously the game is not even here yet. Let's see how well the game actually plays and how fun it is before we worry about the DLC. We also have the Cultist Base Master level that we have to try, which of course is a remake of one of the Doom Eternal levels that we've not really seen or played much yet. I mean, people have played this level now, but we've not really seen the Master level version of this. At least I don't think we have, which is, it's a remake of the level where it's going to be like 5 times more challenging basically. It's going to be like Cyber Demon's Archfiles all over the place. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Can't wait to try that level. I always like these kind of remakes of old levels, making them more challenging. I always love doing that in actually Doom 1 and Doom 2, just adding more challenge to the actual vanilla levels, like adding Archfiles, Revenants and other challenging enemies to these levels here, and just making it much more of a challenge to get through, because after you've beat this game so many times it gets really easy, you don't have to really try. So just adding a few extra archfiles and cyber demons here or there really makes the difference, and that's kind of what they've done here in Doom Eternal as well, where they've added in like multiple archfile and tyrant fights or cyber demons in this master level. It's definitely going to add the challenge even more, even though Doom Eternal is supposed to be the hardest Doom game yet, at least the hardest official Doom game yet. So yeah, that's basically what's happened on the channel. Doom and more Doom basically. Playthroughs are coming of all the Doom levels being released to the console. Doom Eternal's coming soon. Doom multiplayer for 2016 will be out soon. This is the final series, and potentially the final series for Snap Map as well. I've loved Snap Map, it's been on my channel for so long, but maybe it's time for it to go. I don't know, it's still up for debate. I might keep it, but at this point it looks like it's going to go. But if you do want Snap Map to stay on my channel after Doom Eternal's release, I will make the final decision when Doom Eternal is here to see if it holds up enough to take Snap Map off my channel. But like I said, it's up for debate. If you want it to stay, let me know in the comments down below, and if you don't want it to stay, also let me know. If it's time to move on, then I understand, because I said Snap Map's been here for a long while now, but there's a lot of other Doom here as well. We're getting on to the next chapter in Doom's life. Is it time to move on? Let me know what you guys think. So that's the plan for the channel this year. Lots of Doom stuff. We've got so much cool Doom stuff to play now that's been released, and of course to come in this year. Doom Eternal being the main one, all the classic releases again, so much stuff. Doom 64 coming back, it's amazing. And I'm going to plan to try and play through them all. Like I said, daily videos should hopefully come back. Definitely working a better system to what I did last year already, so hopefully that stays, and I can work on the channel a lot more than what I did in 2019. I want to go back to how it was in 2017, 2018, where I was uploading mostly daily videos. Obviously last year hit rock bottom a bit. It was a hard year last year, lots of things changed, so it's hard trying to find a system, but this year hopefully let's get it back on track. So anyway, this has been Rocko Gamer 45, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.